Red 2 standing by, all for lit, and in the green, welcome back to Super Mario Odyssey, where at last we are heading off to the next kingdom. It's time for a snack break. The Luncheon Kingdom is our destination. It's pretty much the game's lava level. You have bright pink lava. Goodbye, Starshroom. And we'll be encountering some interesting characters at Mount Volbono, which is the region in the Luncheon Kingdom we're visiting. Beautiful sunset around the region, though. Love the design. Okay, blah blah blah. Dive. L and then Y. We should read up on the Luncheon Kingdom next. It says here this country is famous for using a volcano to prepare a dish called Stupendous Stew. So that's going to be a bit interesting. I mean, I would not recommend cooking with a volcano. I probably wouldn't recommend cooking with anything outside more conventional ingredients. But yes, the bird wants meat. And we've got giant piles of salt, which I'm sure you can insert a heck of a lot of jokes there. But yes, the piles of salt are probably from me when I realised we weren't actually getting a Johto Legends game. I still do love ZA, but it was the first thing I could think of. No, I sent the Goomba to its death. Oh well, that is just the kind of thing that happens. Can I get those? No. So I need to transform. And I need to summon Goombas. Yep. Is the other one coming back? Or are we going to be tall enough? Alright, those Magmatos are a pain in the backside. Because they will ultimately chase you down and try to burn you. No! Ugh. Why do you not like short... Why do you not like short men? Don't discriminate. This isn't fair. Ugh. I can see you. Look, I'll get lifts in my shoes. I'll wear stilts. Just, come on. That is so unfair. I'm calling discrimination. I'm going to the Goomba Discrimination Commission of... I'm going to Goomba jail for that. Ow. Okay, so you can use those Magmatos basically to create platforms for your Potaboos to travel around. Traveling by Potaboo is probably one of the main methods of navigating the kingdom. Good, you're back. Alright, now that we can actually be tall enough because I accidentally sent a Goomba to its death, let's go and get this oh no. Oh, that was stylish, but I appear to... Goomba, I will be right back. They ran into the lava, didn't they? Man, this is a harder time getting a date than I usually have. This is getting ridiculous. Alright, come on. Don't run off the edge now. Once again, alright. Goombas, we are getting a date. Look, the only way I'm getting a date is if I buy a calendar. Alright, fine. Now that we have got somebody who is looking at your ankles with the sort of concern that is usually associated with Victorian-era gentlemen questioning a woman's dress, we have achieved love above the lava. Things are going to get pretty hot for them. I don't need you anymore. So, we've already started off with an absolutely terrible attempt to get a date. How's your day going? Well, that was stylish. So, might be able to knock out the Magmatos. And if I wait a little bit, let's become a pottaboo. Wow, I'm really bad at this. Alright, now we are a pottaboo. Properly. So, we can travel in our Pepto-Bismol lava and pretty much explore the places we really can't get to with Mario because our backside will be burned. Our face will be burned and we will die. So, we can... So, we can shake the controller to... Shake the controller to jump, Y to dash, and... That gives us a jump for distance. And then B lets us go for height. So we've got a few more purple coins up there. We don't have a lot to do with the pottaboo in this particular area. That wasn't smart. Or maybe Mario's just flexing. One of the two. We've already had a great start to the lava level. It's a good thing I've got that life up, Heart, because I'm playing terribly. A little bit of rust has sunk in, perhaps. Because, yeah, we've had... It's a time. It is always a time. So, yeah, it's really cool that I found out about that. Wait, we can jump on that? Yeah, we get air off that. That's really cool. So, now, the next thing I'll need to do is avoid the Goombas. And maybe if I set up the Magmatos so that one there. And this one there. Okay. Now, I should be able to maneuver the pottaboo around and jump with style because there's a moon. Oh, it's up there. But I think more importantly, do we have any more purple coins? You really have to search for purple coins around this area because you will have to deal with the lava. Oh, I could have just traveled under here. Okay, so if I... Yep, there is a moon hidden in there. Lurking in the pillar's shadow. Oh. Well, that's really handy. What's over here? Coin ring. So, not a lot in the starting area. But we can use that pottaboo when the opportunity presents itself. And I'm not being attacked by the killer tomatoes. That was good timing. And get up there. Now we can go and fight the Brutals, but of course this is me we're talking about, and I have to wander around and do a whole lot of different things. Because there's a lot to do, obviously. We need 18 moons, I believe, to clear this area. Oh, timer challenge. Ooh. Oh, that was pretty simple, at least. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Now, if I go over the other side, we might be able to find something. I really shouldn't. I do wonder if I can actually get in there, though. Curiosity is... No, I go right through the Odyssey's sail. I had to do it for the sake of curiosity. It was worth doing. We stuck the landing there. And now we can go around the other side. So this is... I think the Pottaboo is a pretty good capture. Because, well, it helps out with movement. It allows you to explore the kingdom with great ease. I think it works really, really well, honestly. It's pretty fast. It's not very hard to use. There's another moon there. It's just pretty good all round. Can't really attack much, but meh, you don't really need to, and we can run up a pile of salt. Piled on the salt, which is probably how some people like their food. Okay, so we are going to need the Pottaboo out there. Of course, here's me wondering, can I do a whole lot of spectacular jumps? And the answer is no. That is a giant sea of pink lava, and our face will burn if we wind up going out there along with the rest of us. So I think for the sake... What is down here? Nothing. You can hear the Brutal's airship in the background. And we just got into the fight. So, well, as I mentioned, Rango is dead. And who are we fighting? We're fighting Spewart, I think. Oh, we stole a whole boatload of this place of stupendous stew for the boss's wedding chow. But I'm gonna head up and back up the volcano to finish off that stew after I'm done with you. Whoops. Didn't jump as well as I'd hoped. Also did not jump as well as I'd hoped. I was trying to stick the landing on him and interrupt this phase because I believe you can. But yeah, didn't do that right. This is obviously not the... Man, how much vomit does one rabbit have? Alright, now that was more stylish. And there we go! I suddenly discovered the ability to play competently again, and... The rabbit from the land down under, where beers flow and men chunder, has a splitting hangover. We'll grab those, and we'll grab our moon. The Brutals are after some cooking, and they got roasted. Haha. So, the pathway to the majority of Mount Volbono opens up. Under the cheese rocks. Everybody knows the moon's made of cheese. That is some great stuff, the animation for Wallace and Gromit. A Grand Day Out was very well done, though I think most people remember the wrong trousers. Oh, right, where is the Pottaboo? Oh, wait, hang on. Do I need a cannon or something? Because there should be a Pottaboo around here. At least I think... Oh, no, wait, hang on. I know where I get one. It's all the way out there on the lava fields. Can punt a bean. Oh, it goes quiet here for some reason. Okay. I think there's some sort of door around here. Oh my, what's that smell? Delicious! So, the way we're supposed to go up is down, is down. So, this is what the inhabitants of Mount Volbono look like. They are essentially living forks. And they presumably have Italian accent. Big welcome to Mount Valbono, home to the hugest flavors anywhere. I'd show you around, but the things are kind of on fire right now. I live in Australia. There is absolutely no way you can tell me that anywhere is more on fire than Australia usually is during summer. At least it's nice and cool today. So, we've made it to Peronza Plaza. I'm not sure what that means in Italian. But we've got very jolly music. And slots. And a whole lot of creative fruit. Very, very stylish geometric fruit. Now, unfortunately, you don't get anything for it, but you can punt the soup cans. Because of course we do, because Mario just gets stuck doing things like that. Okay, now I know there's somewhere really high up. I do need to duck away from the plaza and get a stash of money. Alrighty. If I go up... I think if I go up this way... No. How did I get up there in the first place? I got onto that bit. Okay, so I do have a little bit of work to do to actually get up into those high places that I wanted to explore. But we'll find a few more moons along the way, assuming I can see what I'm doing and I'm not fighting the camera. Oh, well, okay, well, fighting the camera resulted in me finding some purple coins I wouldn't have found otherwise, because we know that's the mission. That's always the mission, find purple coins. Now, it should... Yes, I knew there was something up here. That is exactly what I'm looking for, and I missed it. Overlooking a bunch of ingredients. Alright, so we can actually get a chef outfit here as well, which is fair enough. We can drop into the slots and play some of that. So let's go ahead and gamble. Remember, kids, gambling is good for you. 5 this time. So the Toast Arena game that's winning worldwide fame has come back to the Luncheon Kingdom. Slots away. Now, if I'm right... It's 3. Winner, winner again. And we might actually have chicken dinner. Especially if we have to take down that gigantic bird. So, good start to the Luncheon Kingdom already. We'll clean up as much as we can. Find plenty of purple coins hidden. Oh, I see a few more there. Kick those out of the way. Oh, there's just a casual moon hanging around. Very nice. No. No, you're not Is this an ingredient too? What would they taste like? We know we can taste star bits. Okay, some fluffy little birds. That can went a long way. Punt that. Alright, so I need to look... Okay. Always looking for more coins. That's... Well, that's going to be my priority for some time, and I do have to dress like a chef. Any purple coins around here? It's interesting how sort of geometric and blocky everything is. But it lends kind of an interesting air to it. It's almost like the gigantic ingredients are just specially crafted, but I do love that low poly feel to them. It's like they're beautiful quality, but they are also... It's also very noticeably homaging some... It almost feels like it is homaging the old days. There's something... Atop a column in a row. Alright, so down here we'll get a few more, and there's a chef we can talk to. Hey, you find any turnips? Plop them right in my soup. Gold ones too. Oh yeah, especially those goldies. So we can find a gold turnip somewhere, I believe. Ah, plucking turnips. Just like Super Mario Bros. 2. What do we get if we put this one in there? We got a few coins for that. Not bad. There is a gold turnip. Let's get going and throw this in, because I believe there are 3 gold turnips all told. We got a power moon out of the stew. Yummy. Now we can wind up boiling ourselves if we jump in there, so just don't. So there's another turnip over here. There's also, might as well get the extra coins. So there's a turnip over there, and there's also a turnip at the controls. Well, I'll go and buy the chef outfit and get that bit done. And then I can change my outfit back to something random. Welcome, welcome. We got some new stuff in. Oh, nice. That's very fitting. We've got a clown outfit. That should suit me just fine, I'd say. Jeez, we've got 11 moons already. Clown hat. What does it say about the clown hat? The perfect hat for pratfalls, teeny cars, and wasting good pie. Clown suit. Roomy enough for all your tumbling needs, colourful enough to be seen from space. They have some good commentary on the outfits. Okay, so we haven't had a Mario cooking game. That would be interesting. Chef hat. Anyone wearing one of these makes many friends on Mount Volbono. Red scarves are a staple of fashion on Mount... Yeah, that's a nice touch. The fact that you do get a little element of local style in it, that's really good. Souvenir forks. Inspired by the people of Mount Volbono, this cute pair of tall and short forks looks a little bit like a parent and child. So we'll buy that while we're here. And we can get a painter outfit, which feels like a homage to Mario Paint. So here we are. We are a very stereotypical chef. And if we head over here... This here's a place where chefs come dressed to cook. And hey, you've got the clothes and the hat. Come right on in. Chef's got to dress to impress. You've got to dress practically and safely. So... We've got this pot on a good simmer. Really brings out the flavour. But you know what could be better? A little hotter, that'd do it. But I just can't get any more heat from that lava. Are there any purple coins in here? Well, I can't see any at the moment. So what we have to do is... jump on in and use the potaboo to heat everything up. A strong simmer. Now, what we have to do is... burn my backside. Ah, too many of them. No. Oh no. I am very much on flames. That didn't work. Piping hot tomato sauce. Or tomato soup, one of the two. Whoa. Okay, that's good. Oops, stay there. Jump. Okay, that's pretty cool. The music mutes when you're actually in the lava. Okay, there's just a few coins. I feel immense sadness right now. I have to go and do that all over again. The sadness I feel is immense. The sadness I feel is so great. And not in a good way. It means large. Great meaning large or immense. We use it in the pejorative sense. Alright, 1 and 2 and 3. We got up there after a few failures. Now, I do not mind a bit of cooking in all fairness, but I don't know if I'm cut out to be the sort of chef you need on Mount Volbono. There we go. Alright, well, we're doing okay on purple coins. We've got probably plenty more that we can get as a Pottaboo. Now, what sort of horrible outfit can we have this time? Well, at least we've kept the chef hat. That's something. So, we're a chef, but we're dressed to play golf, too. Climbing. So, we do actually have to get up to the top of the mountain somehow, because unfortunately they can't cook their meat. Alright, well that worked. Okay, so let's get into a Pottaboo. And go hunting some purple coins because we know that's my priority. We can jet down here and chase purple coins out here in the middle of the great big lava sea. Alright, what else have we got? There's got to be a moon. There had to be a moon there. Island of salt floating in the lava, seasoned with Mario's burned outfit because I keep accidentally ending up scorching myself. Alright, now let's run around a little more, see what we can find, see if there are any more purple coins I need to jump to get. It's weird that it's structured like this. Ah, purple coins there. There are those. What else do we have around these parts? Well, there are the coins I was thinking of earlier. 36 coins, not too bad. Now, I don't want to sort of cruise off the edge. I think I've got all the purple coins out here for now. So, I think we'll head over to that little checkpoint island, just in case I do need to come back out here. Salt Pile Isle, and then we can do a little bit of exploring in the next one. Maybe I do have a little bit of time, but... hold on, where are they? You can usually see where they're going. So, I think it's over this way. Yeah, I have to head over this way, and we'll see what we can find over here. Have to move fairly quickly. Feels like there should be purple coins. Oh, there are some over there. Over we go. Wow, a row of 5. You don't understand, Cappy. There are purple coins. It may be a dead end, but there are purple coins. I got my purple coins. I'm pretty happy with that, and we'll cruise on back towards the door I saw earlier. Thank you very much for joining me. We're heading over there. Till next time, this is Red 2 returning to base. cover's come off again. How did I fail and succeed? I thought I was going to have to start the whole thing again.
No! Not into the pit! It burns!